We're staying in Lagos State, where 10 people have died in a tragic fire at Afriland Towers on Broad Street, Lagos. The Federal Inland Revenue Service confirmed the loss of 4 staff, while the United Capital PLC lost 6. The fire, which started in the building basement in Vate Room, quickly sent thick smoke through the upper floors, trapping workers on the 6th and 7th floors, where 2 FIRS offices were located. Panic broke out as occupants smashed windows, jumped from ledges, and were rescued by onlookers using ladders and foam cushions. Emergency responders, including the fire service and medical teams, rushed to the scene, but the smoke had already spread across several floors. Both FIRS and United Capital are mourning the staff, calling them integral members of the organizations. Authorities say investigations are ongoing to determine the exact cause of the fire. Meanwhile, operations within the tower remain suspended, with security operatives maintaining presence at the scene. And still talking about the fire incident in Mandalas, another tragedy struck Lagos Island as fire gutted part of Mandalas, causing major losses for businesses in the area. The incident occurred on the same day as the Afriland Towers in FIRS, making it particularly devastating Tuesday for Lagos State. This time, the fire broke out at Central Plaza near Mandalas Market, destroying shops filled with luxury goods and other items worth billions of naira. Traders desperately tried to salvage their goods, while the exact cause of the fire remains unknown. Many have called on both the federal and Lagos State government for urgent intervention. And just hours later, another fire was reported at Emma Plaza, a 4-story building behind Mandalas located on Taiwo Street. The blaze, which started on the 4th floor around 7:23 p.m., spread quickly and affected part of nearby buildings before firefighters brought it under control. And TVC News senior reporter Theophilus Elema is live in Mandalas monitoring this incident. Theophilus, thank you for joining us at this time. We understand there's been another fire incident in Lagos Island. Talk to us, what's the latest on the past incident, and are they connected in any way?
Well, the fire incident happened actually, today is Thursday, happened on Tuesday evening when everybody have gone home. Thankfully, no life was lost. But let me give you a bit of a statistics now. Cameraman, please pan up. This building, like you see, this 14-story building, like you have seen here, was gutted by fire in January of 2024. And between then and now, according to statistics from the Lagos State government, we've had about 17 market fires which have occurred in different markets, in various markets in Lagos State. This one being the top one because it involved a hotel and some other facilities here. 14-story building went on fire. So the Lagos State government have been sensitizing marketmen and women on the need to avoid all of these things, and this one has happened. I have been part of sensitization coming here with the Lagos State government, covering that to ensure that we get those kinds of coverage. But as you can see, some of these things that have been removed from buildings here were extended shops. Extended shop meaning that you build a shop on a particular building and it extends like that. And so when this is happening, it affects emergency response. It affects the vehicles or the ambulances coming in to save the day when there's an emergency crisis. And so that has been happening consistently. And the last time we came here with the Lagos State Building Control Agency, they actually removed some generators from that have been mounted on extended shops in buildings. Some generators, some shops were destroyed, and all of that. So this sensation has been happening so far. While we were still here, Lagos State government officials came around to mark some of these extended shops behind us here, just in front of me, for removal. And from what I know and what we have heard, they will be removed quite shortly, while the Lagos State government tried to sensitize marketmen and women on the need to ensure that they take appropriate steps to avert market fire. So far, so good. No one knows the cause of this particular fire incident that destroyed a lot of goods in this place, worth millions of naira. No one knows the cause. But as it is right now, government officials are on standby trying to ensure that trying to ensure that extended shops do not come up in markets again. Like you can see here, there are a lot of extended shops here, and they've been here trying to ensure that they will remove them once they are done and all of this is sorted, that they will remove them. Like, let me even shock everyone a bit. This particular, where all of these ions are, just at this end, where all of these ions are, it's a major road. Many of these places are major roads that have been blocked by these extended shops, which is causing some form of delay when it comes to emergency response and some form of crisis. Of course, many of these shops also used to block some of the water facilities so that can aid in putting out fires, which has caused untold hardship for many many business owners in this place. Looking at this now, this is a major road, but you can see the amount of the iron that have been used for extended shops, which have caused so many crises. This part's a major road leading out of the market, as well as other areas as well. There are major roads leading outside of the market, and so it might be high time for Lagos State government, or the Lagos State government will be possibly doing the needful to ensure that all of these extensions on buildings are totally removed from our markets.
I understand that traders are desperately trying to salvage what is left of their goods. Talk to us about that. How's that going?
I didn't get that, Olamide.
I was asking you about those traders who are trying to salvage what is left of their businesses, the goods left. How's that going for them?
Well, for many of them, they didn't really have to salvage a lot of things, because the fire incident happened when, according to what we have heard, when everyone had gone home and they've closed for the day. The fire incident sparked at about 7:30 p.m. At that time, markets have closed and they have gone home. They had to come back. Some people came back the next day to find that their goods and services have been destroyed, while the others whose shops have not been burnt at the other end are now trying to move their goods, because the government is on everybody's tail to ensure that the extended shops in buildings are removed. But for many of them, over 30 million naira worth of goods have been lost due to this fire.
Senior reporter Theophilus Elema, live for us in Mandela's Lagos Island. Thank you for talking to us.